Hi everyone, and this will be a video that I paused by accident, and I forgot to restart. Um, I'm playing against my old club where I actually grew up. I started playing bridge about 15 years ago, and I played in that club for a few years. Um, and I'm playing with my not current partner, but the player that I played the most recently. So he was on video all the time. So you maybe know him if you've been around. I just doubled one on Trump for penalties. I have 16 plus, and I hope that they go down. Of course, I'm the wrong side, so it's a little confusing, but. Um, And here, yeah. So what happened was after board one, there was a knock on my door. I had to go and get it, and I paused the video, and then I just forgot to restart it. So my partner wants to play two clubs. I will just leave two clubs. I hope he didn't mean it as like Stayman. Some people do play this as Stayman, but I think it's a bad idea. Let's see. Maybe we had a disagreement. Misunderstanding, not disagreement. Okay, yeah, he just meant it as clubs. Um, yeah, this penalty double. Sometimes it comes up. Of course, it's better from his side, like if my right hand opponent opens. But even if it's coming from the left, I even have this extra information. The dummy is probably quite weak. So I can go through these hands very quickly. This is a very weird board because South passed one heart with an 8 count, and this one was a very good one for us because my partner jump shifted. I think it's a little too much, but I think we would have bid game anyway. If it goes one diamond, one heart, one spade, I would still beat two spades, which he will just accept. He will just go to 4. Because I have a full fit and a full response. Some people passed over one diamond, but like that's really just counting your points too much. Honestly, I would reply also with just the ace of spades. It's just more annoying for opponents, and with an ace, I mean, you never know what's going on. You might want to say like, oh well, if you can make game opposite one ace, you should open two clubs, but I think it's a little silly. So then we played against my parents, which is a little bit. I feel a bit pity that it's not on video, but I just paused the recording. It was really dumb. 3-0 Trump +1 and 4 spades +2. This 4 spades, I didn't understand why my partner bid 4 hearts. Like, did he mean that 4 hearts was asking for a stopper, or was this like an answer to my ace ask? Maybe I don't know, but we missed slam, so that's too bad. Even though spades were 4-1. On the other hand, both finesses were onside, so the spade finesse and the diamond finesse. In the first approximation, you needed one out of the two and some kind of spades splitting. So there was one table who was in slam. Was a little enthusiastic with a 14 count opposite 1 Trump, but okay. Let's see. We're table 2, and I think there are 4 tables. And table 1 has like the leaders and so on, so. Sorry, just some emails. Feel free to. Mm-hmm. Anyway. Yeah, I was gonna say sorry that I don't have to double, but yeah, I mean that's pretty obvious that I don't have to double. Everybody knows that. And now that my partner has a stiff, it's pretty like he has a one count. It's pretty obvious that it wasn't the best decision. But yeah, that's the way it is. Yeah, dummy had a six count. That's really one of the maximum things that can happen. My partner could have had those 6 points, but on the other hand, yeah, yeah, that's the way it is. Let's see. Yeah, so this 3 no trump plus 1. My partner opened 2 hearts, and so despite the fact that my partner opened 2 hearts, I led a spade. But my dad actually is east, so my dad just opened. I don't know if we're playing Drury. I shouldn't open 1 heart if I don't know that, but I think we are. I also don't know what we play over 1 heart double. With his partner, I often play with his partner, and his partner and I are playing transfers over 1 heart double. We are playing Bergen raises too, and I think there it's pretty obvious that if you're playing Bergen raises, you also play them over double. It's really just simpler like that. I'm gonna pass. Mm-hmm. It's still just an informal thing, so I hope I'm not bothering too much. So in this case, he would have had 2 ways of bidding that hand: either transfer to diamonds by 2 clubs and then bidding 2 hearts, or by bidding 2 diamonds, showing a good raise. Both of them are valid, and in this case, I would have passed or like signed off in 2 hearts in either case. So doesn't matter too much. And I'm dummy here. Okay, so I'm definitely not dummy. So let's just play a heart up. It's the simplest thing I can think of. And let's just play the king. It's a very dumb way of playing it. Well, maybe actually the 9 is not a bad idea. Because what will North play? Well, yeah, whatever. Let's just... Actually, the 9 would almost certainly be a better card, but... Because now they can just draw both rounds of trumps. On the other hand, if they do that, then I will just switch to diamonds. Yeah. And hopefully I can set up diamonds to get rid of the spade at least. Yeah, I mean, playing low to the 9 would have been just a much more civilized way of playing, and despite the fact that I'm not getting back to my hand, North should have thought of a switch, which is not necessarily correct. Okay, well, I mean, might as well try the jack. I mean, it's not gonna work, but it does work. Okay. But I mean, I had no chance there, so I had to play the jack. I can't. Playing the ace wouldn't have helped, so I had to play low anyway. So I wrote sorry that I fell asleep. So we're playing against Walter and Yanni. It's in Hungarian you call it Yanni. And yeah, they're probably no, they're definitely the two best players of the club. So let's see what we will do. I don't know what was 4 hearts. I find it a bit of a pity. If my partner had shown the diamond cue, I would have went to slam. Ugh. Now I have this hand again, and I forgot to ask about Drury. I keep forgetting about Drury. So I have to bid this. It's super annoying. But we didn't really miss game here, right? I mean, yeah, I mean 2 diamonds and the heart off the top. Walter writes, I'm happy to see you in the club. He said yes, reverse. And who is kibitzing? I'm curious. Okay, so Heart 56 is a friend or girlfriend of Klaus, so somebody from Germany, and both of them are clubmates. So from my hometown. This is the town where I grew up. I actually moved away quite soon after playing bridge, but I still I would still play like every summer or like whenever I was home for a few days. So I played there quite a bit. note, like I'm also playing chess with the X Club from the Netherlands, and yeah, that it's a nice thing. Everything from my bedroom. Mm. And we're playing 14 rounds, 2 boards each, so it's gonna be quite a long thing. Two clubs down three. I guess some people went down in one no trump. Yeah. And two hearts was a good one because, yeah, some random garbage. All due respect. It's still it's just 4 boards. Sorry, 4 tables. So cross imping everything is very kind of prone to noise, all kinds of stuff. One spade. There's still something wrong about recording private conversations, but I don't know what the alternative is, because really this chat is part of the game. So I could try to like hide the chat from you, but yeah, as long as it's nothing too bad. I have gone back sometimes and deleted some segments. So my partner said like, yeah, maybe you can maybe you could delete that or edit that. So I can't technically do that, but on some occasions I also was streaming. So in that case, that's the way it is. It's all on YouTube. It's all on the YouTube. So yeah. One with Trump was non-forcing, so my partner can do whatever they want, and it's normally without a fit. Okay, so Walter passed it. Mm-hmm. I mean, this double pass actually helped us a lot. I mean, one spade would have been a terrible. No, one no trump would have been a terrible contract. And they missed a hard fit. I wonder what the explanation of that is. Maybe Walter has 5-4 in the major, so 5 spades and 4 hearts. Maybe even 6-4, of course. In which case, maybe you would pass one on trump double. But then over 2 clubs pass. I think it's better if you bid 2 clubs. Okay. He's trying, but I actually told him just before the tournament, like, maybe not everybody has carding agreements, but I mean, they definitely do. It's just I don't know how much they play online. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that people generally do also fast forward through this video. So I mean, you should definitely do that. I'm just doing various things. I mean, the thing is, I could try to pretend like, oh yeah, whenever you're dummy, you should try to count out the hand, and actually that's great advice. You should definitely do that. But like, the thing is, I just don't do it normally. So like you should treat every time you're at the bridge table, whether you're kibitzing your declarer or your defender, or even if you're dummy, you should treat it as a learning experience and try your best to understand what's happening at the table. And this is actually good advice, and I'm not messing with you. It's actually a really good idea. However, it is, yeah, we are still human beings, and human beings have limited attention span, and mine is very short sometimes. So I can't. Yeah, we're gonna have trouble here taking more than our allotted tricks. So I guess it's gonna be down two. Hmm. You can play a diamond, and maybe the player who takes it has no more clubs. Hmm. But then also roughing that diamond will be a difficult venture. Wait, but there are no more trumps now. Is that true? I think it's true. There are no more trumps because Yanni took. Yeah, Yanni roughed and then had to play ace on another. So actually, we're taking. Oh, we're actually taking all the tricks. Wow, I mean all. 8 tricks feels like all the tricks right now. Yeah, all the rest, yes. Ah, it was a. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those kibitzers that I mean, maybe they were supposed to beat it. I don't know. I'm not. Maybe I should pause it. And we're back. And we're gonna have another chance at meeting my parents. So meet my dad and my mom. Solaris is my dad and Prana is my mom. They're both born in '59 actually, not just my mom. Yeah, we're table one. That's something already. So the two clubs was actually a good result. Three clubs. Mm, 17. Well, five clubs probably is the safest here. Normally he can make it losing, let's say, two spades and then drawing trump, or maybe he has a spade stop and or they miscast the lead. I don't really like 3 no trump with something like this, especially since I will be the one playing it. So we're also playing games, but I honestly, in game decisions like this, I'd rather just bid the game that I think is most likely to make, especially if I think that the field might not be in game. Let's see. I mean, just like kind of a kindergarten level thinking here is my partner promises 7 tricks, especially with my king of clubs. It should be 7, and then 4 tricks from the top. And that's actually, in this case, it just looks like I'm some kind of expert here because it's actually pretty much exactly what I thought would happen. But it's one of those things like if I tell you what I will do at the pool table, like, oh, I'm gonna hit that ball into that pocket, and I hit it and it goes in, it still doesn't mean that it wasn't lucky. So it probably is lucky. Yeah, it's probably a hard shot that I just happened to make that time. But on the other hand, I made it, and that's what matters. And yeah, this would have been much, much, much harder had my partner been like a different vulnerability. Red on red, I think I would have done it anyway, but like white on red or white on white, anybody's guess. Let's see. I hope. I mean, I don't want to like destroy my club, but it would be nice. And yeah, it's BBO, so you can actually claim without trumps being out. Sorry, with trumps out. And normally people rule in your favor, so that's the nice thing about BBO. In real life, you always have to be careful how you claim and how you phrase your claims. I went to a real life tournament where if I bid 3 on Trump, actually, my dad is North. Yeah, my dad would have led. I would have led a spade, and I would have just gone down. Let's see. Pass. That sucks. I will just open one club. One club and 2 no trump probably is the best way of describing it, depending what my partner does. So if my partner replies 1 heart, I'm happy with 2 no trump. Over 1 spade, it's gonna be a little bit weird. One diamond. Okay, well, let's try 2 clubs first and see where this is leading. My hand is not that strong in the end, so with like a 7 card club suit, you could argue for like, yeah, just bid 3 no trump. But if we're not doing anything special, if my partner can't show anything, then ultimately it's just some clubs. I will repeat the suit. I'm not even proud of that, but 2 diamonds. Yeah, I mean double, great. I could double and bid 3 clubs or something, but like my partner, I don't know, like what does that achieve? Probably not much. I do also see the point that I haven't shown my strength at all, like not at all. But yeah, it's very unlikely that we miss game, and they missed actually hearts, so that's nice. So this is most likely a singleton. It can be a doubleton only if it's 5-3. And I'm playing against my parents, so actually I know their tendencies quite well. Okay, so 6. So my mom probably has 5 diamonds. And 5 diamonds, 4 hearts. Anyway, 6, 7, 8. So 8 tricks. Oh, my dad did. If I cover with the jack and my mom covers, then later on it will be harder for her to start diamonds, right? If I don't cover and then she plays the 9 and I take the ace, it's gonna be super easy for her. So let's just cover it. Six. I don't know. So now my dad will probably show the ace of spades. Okay, not yet. This will be Lavintal. Eight of diamonds, so technically that would be like the ace of spades. Well, let's hope that's correct. I'm gonna try to duck heart to whoever, I don't really care. I guess my dad is out of trumps, out of spades. So he plays the jack, it's probably queen jack. Okay, he just plays with the spade. Um, and she either takes the queen now, the king of diamonds, and now I have the rest. Or I have some kind of squeeze chances, maybe. But yeah, for that I would need. Yeah, I don't have any squeeze chances here, I'm pretty sure, because. Uh, yeah, whatever. I might as well take all the tricks. It's a heart. I should actually count out the hand, but it's kind of hard for me, so. So my dad has 5-4 in the majors and 3-1, so stiff diamond and 3 clubs. But yeah, there's no squeeze at all here. Um, okay, well then this just gives me the 7 of diamonds will be high now, so. Hmm. And this will be a beer card. Maybe it was a squeeze against my mom. I don't know, actually. I'm bad at squeezes. If she had the king of hearts, it's not a squeeze. If she had the king of diamonds, it was a squeeze. So we're doing pretty well here. And yeah, 5 in a row we've scored a plus. Board 7, maybe you want to call it not a plus, but I mean, as far as I know, it's a plus 0.7. It's actually a pet peeve of mine is when you win a match like if you win a match like 16-14 or something, like by 3 or 4 over 32 boards, and people still call it a win, which I think is just a very kind of football oriented way of thinking about it. Like bridge is a statistical game, and in fact, if you only won by a few imps, that's a statistical tie. Like it's a very let's say on a simple concept that one of the two teams was better, um, and you have to decide which one was better, and it finishes like 16-14. Actually, it's probably like 52-48 that you are better. 1-0 Trump. I'm gonna try pass. If Kachang is watching, he will disagree with this because normally you should rebid your major here. I don't know what our agreement here is, whether or not we overcall we rebid 1-0 Trump with a stiff. And there's my answer. We do respond 1-0 Trump on a stiff. I actually don't know East West. It's a little sad. Well, he's from Israel, I guess. I mean, on the internet, no one knows you're a dog, so that's also true. But that's a famous cartoon. I don't know if you guys know it. And let's see. Well, I mean, they're gonna cast some amount of spades there, but we have enough club losers to throw on them, so this will be all good. So 5 clubs. I guess some people went down in 3 no trump. Some people went down in 6 clubs. Three no trump was a good week to win a good 3 club opener, maybe. I don't know. I'll be right with you. Google built all these huge servers there, and actually, like 20% of it is just people looking at their phone, forgetting to pause the recording. So that's a little sad, but yeah, I don't know what you can do. Yeah, my dad definitely didn't have a maximum there, but I mean, I could have just kind of counted out that somebody has a weak hand. But I mean, I definitely would double as well. I'm not complaining about that. And I mean, okay, I was always gonna make. But yeah, what did others do? Ah, look at that. That's one aim for you, just out of nowhere. 4 clubs down one. Yeah, 2 hearts. I guess north-south are playing. North-south are playing. Negative free bids, but still, this is a little too negative. I'm bidding 2 hearts. It just means hearts. And 2 diamonds just means diamonds. And it's usually either a 6-card suit or a 5-4, but we there's no way of checking. And unfortunately, we're in a 5-1 fid. So they will need to find club switch. So we're in. Sorry, let's try to count out what's going on. I have 11. Partner has 9, so we have 20. So I will take this. Absolute easiest is to try to draw a trap, but maybe I can just Also duck the first round. Okay, Andy Glazer speaks Hungarian at least, so that's good. And he said Szabad means it kind of means free, but in this case it means you're allowed. It's allowed. And Thora says no problem at all. Nincs semmi gond. If not, they're really so friendly, then I could try to take 2 more rounds, and I assume hearts are 4-3 because after a one on Trump opener, the 5-card major is not common, at least. So West only had the Jack. Probably not the Queen. You wouldn't play the Queen. You wouldn't play out low heart from Queen Jack. And yeah, normally you would play spades. Yeah, I can run the 8. Let's try that. It's a little fancy, but I'd rather play West for a 10 than for a Queen. King of Diamonds. Yeah, whatever. I haven't counted my tricks yet, but and now West is thinking. Five, 6, 7, 8, right? So I do have 8 tricks. He's just ducked, okay. Jack of Spades. And now I have to decide whether or not I play East for the King Queen Doubleton, King Queen Tide, or for King Queen third. And I guess it's more likely that it's King Queen third. I'm not sure. So this would mean that West's 10 will fall. What? She had a stiff king? Or was there a... Or did she just... Well, I can't look at the previous trick. It's not allowed. Doesn't matter. I mean, the whole hand was finished at trick 1, basically. When East didn't play the 10. Okay, I can just claim one more. They rejected it? Okay. Yep. It was a 17 count, but yeah, that hand is not too hard to bet, so that's why. Hmm. Hmm. I will venture to say that these will also be good for us. Slightly, but like. And yeah, so we are playing a Swiss movement, but we have too few people to do so. There's 14 rounds, but only 7 opponents. So on average, you will meet each opponent twice. It's funny. And I don't know why BBO calls it Swiss, because you can meet the same people twice. In the Swiss movement in chess, you're not allowed to. Well, you're not allowed to. You will not meet the same uh, opponent twice. Or let's say from the arbiter's point of view, you can say you're not allowed to pair the same two people twice. And you have this alternative way of doing it where you're not allowed to pair the same two opponents in um, twice except for the last round. So in the last round, it will be number one and number two against each other. It's supposed to be for cases where really it's just two teams against each other, and you want to see them kind of fight it out in the final. And I mean, I think it's like mathematically a bit suspect. It's like just preparing for only one thing, one outcome. But on the other hand, yeah, it's in that outcome, it's definitely you definitely want to see the first two play against each other. The problem is when you have then three teams and then some of them played with like very weak opposition, and so let's say number three played against very bad teams the whole time, and now they're on table two and they just win, and then the first two teams kind of draw more or less, and you end up losing. Hmm. I hate my hair. My hair is like growing like a lot. And now I have this kind of headbands, but now I look like some kind of a tennis player. I never played tennis in my life. Mm. It does keep me kind of concentrated. Mm. Is it John McEnroe who used to have this headband? But I mean, lots of people used to. So Tora says like, tell him. I asked him, "Are you there?" Mm-hmm. Mm. In the meantime, yeah, I wasn't really counting on East having a stiff king, so I was like automatically putting her. I think it's a her. I don't know actually. I automatically thought she had the king queen, so I was trying to put her in somehow. And the reason why I couldn't really count out the points is that clubs were completely unknown at that point. So it's kind of a weird switch. On the other hand, like if you have that hand, you do want to play. Hmm. Okay, who else is kibitzing right now? I don't know him. Oh, Dan. Maybe it's Asok's friend. Volovat sounds like a Romanian name, yes. Well, hey, all the kibitzers are my friends. Wow. That's a little sad that it's not mutual, but it's okay. Um, yeah, the problem is the director isn't. Okay. Um, I just hope that we get different opponents next round. Yeah, I'm making coffee. I'll be back in a second. So actually we got a sub and there will be... so it went 2 hearts, double, 1 heart. So this was a king of hearts. My partner doubled it. And I just passed. Let's see if my partner maybe has some kind of a... something. He doesn't. That's fine. Eight of clubs should be for hearts. So then I'm free to just play a heart. I should have played the ace of clubs first, but... Two. It could get tight there, but... So as bid. Yeah, so my partner leads the 10 of diamonds. I hope it's 10-9. It should be. Club, I guess. Three tricks. I don't think declare as the king. I mean, that would be too much for a weak jump over call. 4. But then he still has a... okay. Yeah, but then he just has only trumps left. So it is. If I counted everything correctly. Was 2 spades? Yeah, I shouldn't double, but I don't really like bidding a 3-card suit, and I had kind of two trump tricks, more or less. Yeah, he was gonna make. And but I don't think we can do anything about it. No. It is imps. Unless I'm missing something, but I'm pretty sure we've seen all his cards. Yeah, I mean, I like my partner's double. There's nothing wrong with it, and but I think my pass is also kind of reasonable. I know it's imps, but I don't want to bid 3 diamonds with this. I don't know. It's just okay. And then she writes, "Yeah, unfortunately, please look for another partner. He looks like he can't be recovered, and 13 will not be a good score for us because 2 clubs north and everything. Yeah. Okay, let's see. 2 clubs. I will bid 2 hearts." And quickly get my coffee. Pause. And we're back. Um, and yeah, actually, we kind of missed game here because there's like literally no club wastage in my hand. But of course, my partner can't know that. It's not completely straightforward, and you still need to figure out spades. But normally, you can kind of end play them somehow. Yeah, so I need to draw both of those trumps. The only thing I can do here is play diamonds first, and then if West roughs in, then they need to lead the spade. Yeah, there's not much I can do. I'm gonna give up. give up these 3 spades. On the other hand, yeah, if I can find the 10, then it's fine, but in fact not even then, because I don't have enough trumps for that. I would have needed to start on spades very early. The king falls, but yeah, no such luck. 10 tricks for the good guys. With like some very, very, very creative thinking, my partner could have tried to invite, but it didn't work like that. We're still in plus. We're about plus 11, plus 12. I don't know. So this hand here, I don't know what to say. It's a huge misfit, and I would normally assume that they're going down, and it's just kind of bad luck that my partner had no aces. Not saying that he should have aces, but I also don't know. One heart, I will pass. I could bid 2 diamonds, but I'd rather not. Well, this looks quite nice. I hope East now raises. And I hope my partner trusts me after last round. I have like 4 tricks in my hand. Bidding your hand like this, 1 heart and 2 hearts, normally it should be a stronger hand than a weak overcall, but I mean it's not guaranteed. And it is a little sick, yeah. I shouldn't double like this at imps, but you trust me? Maybe you shouldn't, but we'll see. We'll see how all this pans out. And I'm trying to discard as much as possible. He's playing the queen of spades. Yeah, that's definitely an issue with this hand. That my partner couldn't lead a trump. Wow, okay. What's going on here? If I play ace of spades in another, ace of diamonds in another, it can't be wrong, can it? And declarer has what does he have? 5, 4, 3, 1? 5, 4, 3, 1. Oh, this is so sick. Yeah, let's just do it this way. I don't know. Hard to calculate everything. I should try to calculate something at least, yeah, of course, but... I don't see the 9 tricks yet, but I also don't see the 5 tricks. Yeah, but I still have 2 tricks in my hand, right? So it's the jack. Well, the king is still there, but the 7 is still high, so it's good. Was down 2 possible? No, in fact they're supposed to make... Yeah, I was thinking it's somehow... Every now and then they go down 2, but this was also a little disrespectful to my opponents. I just wasn't really sure what's going on. Ace of clubs. Club rough. Yeah, you just need to over rough this, right? And then continue with the cross rough, kind of, yeah. Hey, well, it's 200. It is... This will be a good one. Okay, so we got it back with interest. And Walter and Yanni, you've met already? Yeah, you can do lots of different things with this hand. I'm gonna open it 1 diamond. You can... I have lots of weird things. I mean, I could even open 1 with Trump. Wait, what am I saying? I thought it was 14. Oh, it is 14. Okay. I could have opened 1 with Trump. I could have done lots of different things. But now, Yanni has a 3 heart call and my partner's a passed hand. I'm just gonna pass and go 1 diamond with the idea that you can beat 2 clubs easier next round and it's also better for the lead. I don't know, it's one of these stupid things. nine of diamonds. We established last time that this can be 9-8. And I think that's what's going on here. So like top of a sequence, starting with a 9. He's asking. He asked which leads, and I said it could be a double tone, but it could be 9-8 XXX. And I don't know. It's just one of those things that it looks like you want to lead back a heart. And I wrote otherwise it's 1/3 5 against suit and 4th against no trump. Son is kind of a transliteration of the French. Sans atout. No trump. Yeah, but I'm actually quite dumb because the jack is in declarer's hand, so then it doesn't matter at all what I do. This whole trump lead was a bad idea. The main advantage of... okay. Doesn't matter, it's just... I didn't even check what's going on, but yeah, they're gonna lose a diamond and the spade still. Yeah, again, I would rather see fifth from that hand, and then I can count out the hand better. So then I know that it's... Is it just weak? Maybe it's just weak. Preempt. Okay. I love it. I love weak tools in in diamonds, especially if you do it on like a 3-card suit or whatever. It's awesome. Sorry, 5-card suit. I was kind of confused by 3 diamonds, which would be a 3-card suit often. 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds, 3 no trump. Okay. Not much I can add to that. Again, a case where doubling would have worked, but in this case, yeah, maybe it's a bit resulting. If he doubles, I would probably bid 3 spades from 4-4. It's one of those weird things. But I'm not sure. There's also a chance I would have bid 4 diamonds. I'm not really convinced what's best. But now I guess diamonds are 6-3, so they're just gonna get to their diamond tricks sooner rather than later. Clubs are 5-0. In fact, we don't have 4 club tricks. We only need 3. We have 4 spades, 1 diamond, and 1 heart. So that would be just just 3, but we're gonna go down. They're gonna take 5 diamonds and the club ace. So that's down 2. That's the way it is. If he doubles, the case for 4 diamonds is that at least we're playing the right major. It's an overbid, but it's kind of a calculated overbid with a good good chance of success. I mean, you'd rather play the right strain 1 level higher than the wrong strain, or like a strain that you're not sure that it's the right one. It's kind of a common theme in bridge, and I really like it. I can see why you would like to bid 3-no trump, but on the other hand, I could say, like, if he doubles and I can't bid 3-no trump, then probably you're not making it. On the other hand, you can also say, like, let's say my partner doubles and I bid 4 hearts, then what does he do? Does he really bid 4 spades or 5 clubs? Or so yeah, it's also a bit tough. And I'm gonna pause it because I think we are very fast this time. Welcome back. This will be our big moment for our event. So this was a very bad one for us. That was 3-no trump down 2 was -10. Could have been a great one if we actually get to 4 spades, but it was hard to do. Sorry, I started playing with the cube, but I can just put it down. It's a 7x7. If you can see it. What is this? 15. If my partner couldn't act on the 1 level, then I'm not gonna insist. Now he does. Ugh, okay, I mean, unless he has a 0 count, a literal 0 count, I'm not gonna... I don't really understand, but... I mean, he had like one spade right there, but... It's fine. Yeah, just play the ace. I don't know what's going on here. This is probably 7 clubs, although it could be 6. 6, 2, 2, 3. I mean, if we're not cashing any spades, then there's no point in anything. My hand is pretty useless. Maybe it's probably Jack 10. So now I can just give my partner some rough. I don't know how useful that is. The other line I can take is ace of hearts and another. So that declare can't enjoy the diamonds. I can do that. I don't know how much that helps. Because hearts are really the only suit that he can still have a loser in, right? The queen of diamonds can be rough right now. Yeah, sure, but I mean, I couldn't have stopped the spade rough anyway, so there's no point in trying. Yep. Yeah. Okay, on the one level, I mean, I would still bid one spade, but it is a little sick, but it's still on the one level, so I think it's not too bad. Hmm. That's what I figured. And we're just playing very fast here. Some people would druid this, and I don't think it's a bad idea per se, but we didn't agree to any of this, so I'm just gonna treat drury as the normal one, so that it's actually a literal limit raise, two hearts, sorry, two clubs. And whatever my partner does, I will accept because we are vulnerable at imps. It's important to know which of the two people in the partnership can exaggerate. I prefer that opener, well, no, that responder can exaggerate, but not opener. So then, okay, so three diamonds is just a diamond suit, and I have four of them there. I mean, it doesn't matter. I have two aces. I mean, that's a huge hand for mm, for a single raise, and maybe my partner will even ask for aces now. That's what apparently is going on. But yeah. The thing is, I could have even bid four diamonds. Yeah. But we are missing two tricks, right? Boring. The only thing that could be a good thing here if somehow people are in slam, because slam has really no chance unless you find queen jack doubleton or yeah, there's literally no squeeze, right? Unless, I don't know, if somebody has like 8 clubs and the queen jack low of diamonds, if the hands that have more than 13 cards pretty much could be squeezed, but the normal ones couldn't. Um, hmm. Mm. Yeah, in the meantime, they made 8 tricks. I mean, I should have paused this already. Sorry, 11 tricks. Because, yeah, I'm still just fixing the cube. I have one face already kind of done, but... yeah, I am pausing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't pause yet. And we're back. This 3 clubs plus 1 was good, and the 4 hearts plus 1 didn't matter. They were in game or something, or what? Two diamonds down 5. It's also nice. Hmm. 3 no trump, yes. Okay. We're table 2. That's all I can say here. It would be nice to see like the results, but I guess you can't. Hmm. He asked, okay, Andy, and I wrote not too much, not really. Yeah, he did. Two clubs is not an inverted raise. We're playing normal raises. I'm gonna just try to stop this train before it derails. Yeah, it is a little annoying. I mean, as much as I want to be the grown up here, it's hard. I wrote like he's coming and going and coming and going. Hmm. Okay, so now we have a sub. That's awesome. And I hope they miss game. I have a 10 count in third seat, so there's some chance of that. Uh, okay, so they're not in game. It remains to be seen whether or not they miss game, but at least something is the 4, which is probably could it be 5th? No, it's probably third. Third out of 4, right? They're playing. What is this? Ace of clubs. Discarding something already. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 1. Yeah. It doesn't matter too much, right? So hearts. I mean, maybe we're gonna get some hearts. I don't know. I can over up dummy if that's what we need. Uh, so my partner could take this and play a heart that I would ruff with the jack, but on the other hand, the declarer can still ruff it. So that works if my partner has the ace and ace 10 or so, and then I can ruff with the jack and promote his. What is I don't know what's going on. Okay, the 8 of hearts, so declarer had the last heart. I can ask for a spade, if that helps. So wait, the king held, and now I will take my ace. Oh well, that's too bad, but there wasn't anything my partner could have done. So this was some kind of a weird pun. I don't know if people will understand. I assume he asked, "Do you play multi?" Jucat's multi, but without special characters, you could also read it as, "Do you play a lot? Like, do you have a lot of people? Are there a lot of people?" Jucat's multi. But yeah, maybe they will think that I just misunderstood. Nothing we could have done. No, not pictures. No, I don't want the pictures. Ugh, it's so ugly. Hand diagrams. Yeah, he says, sorry for the tournament comments, but please don't do it like me, please. But please don't do it like me. One diamond, one spade. Let's see if we find something here. I have a decent hand, but I need a lot of help from my partner. Narcis 11K is probably from Romania, yes. Because five diamonds. I don't know. I just don't trust this. Maybe they make every now and then, but I think down two is much more likely than making. I just... Okay. I don't know what this was. Two diamonds with that hand? It's already the spade is gone on that. Let's see. Asking for a heart. So she has a 6 card diamond. Well, okay, whatever. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, sometimes they make +1, and that's the problem with this. Welcome back, and now we're table 3. This is really going pretty bad. Okay, 3 diamonds, there was nothing we could do about it, and 5 diamonds +1. I mean, the thing is... Okay, we can't see what the others did, but I think even without a double, it was gonna be a bad one. The +1 was something that I didn't expect, I have to admit. The 2 diamond bid was a little... it was a little out of this world, but I mean, like, hey, look, it got them a top, so I shouldn't complain. What's going on here? They're like bidding a lot? And there is 3-0 trump. Let's go. All I'm stopping here is hearts and maybe diamonds. It's if everything falls. It doesn't look like everything will fall. If my partner has the ace, then it will fall earlier than... I guess it's the 6. Okay, it doesn't matter at all what we do. So what this probably means is that they're in a 6-1 fit, like a 6-1 in diamonds, but in this case, diamond split. Yeah. West is not sure whether the diamonds are good. That's awesome. But he still has enough tricks, so that's too bad. I just wrote like the diamond was good. Any kibitzers left? Some Ishmael some Ishmael. I'm sorry, I'm speaking English now. I think I know him, but I think I met him in the club at some point. But 2 hearts. Okay, I will go to 4. Whatever he does. He says I can't count anymore. We've all been there. Been there, done that. It's kind of a director issue here, but it doesn't matter. It's just online bridge. It's more about your kind of personal conscience rather than strict rules. So they found it for the double card, but it doesn't mean that we're down yet. So, what is this? We're gonna lose a club, a diamond, and maybe a spade. We might just make this. Hmm. Club. You can ruff with the jack if you want. For us to lose only one spade, we need East to have both the ace and the queen of spades. Queen of diamonds is one thing you can also try. So he's trying to ruff diamonds high. Ace of hearts on another. And if the king falls, or the ace, whatever, then you don't need both of them on side, you only need one. But you need to know which one, you need to guess. Yeah, so actually he could have made, by playing for the ace of diamonds to be there, by playing the queen first. And I guess he will play east for the ace, yeah, exactly. So he will make this. And yeah, it's just proof that you don't really need to know why you're bidding 4 hearts, just bid it. If you have a big trump fit. And sometimes you make and sometimes you save. And you don't know, and in fact the opponents also don't know. And East had a very nice hand. I think you can beat it somehow. No, you can't. Okay. I pushed the wrong button again. Yeah, let's just pause this. And in fact, I should have paused it long ago. Sorry. Oh yeah, well, welcome back. We are only with a small plus, and this is annoying because here, we had the hearts. We needed to play hearts. Yeah, but you can't really know that. Down 2. 1-0 trump. I can do like a puppet statement thing with 3 clubs. In case he has 5 spades. 5 spades, I mean, 4 spades would definitely be better than. Look at that. He has 5 spades, so we're gonna play a game. Hmm. So I don't know if this is better or worse than 3-note trump. I think, well, if they lead a heart, then you have two hearts, four spades, is six, and then three from the three off the top. So it is the same thing. And the difference is that sometimes when spades are breaking very bad, then in 3-note trump you might be able to switch to clubs. So in that sense, actually 3-note trump is better than four spades. Um, so I could have also skipped it, but of course this is just one combination of cards. Let's try to fix the cube in the meantime. Yeah, this 7x7, it takes me about 10 minutes if I'm really concentrated on it. And in this case, I'm just doing it just to relax. And I guess to annoy the viewers. And yeah, spades did end up being 4-1. But I think clubs might say, clubs cannot save us. She were off in. No, it's fine, because if she roughs in and plays back a spade, then that will be her last spade. Well, he should play it out, I guess, but he likes claiming early. Anyway, I'm not allowed to say anything during his claim period. If it's rejected, yeah, he can. Or maybe he was. You can reject your own claim and show what you're doing if you think it's a waste of time. It's actually a little bit the wrong corner, so anyway, I can't really show both my face and the cube at the same time, so that's fine. My mom is very polite. It was +1. It was this was the whole thing was about +1, so it doesn't matter at all. Other tables? Anybody? But you can't go down anywhere. I don't like 2-note trump with 3 low hearts, but what can you do? I want to protect my spades, and then I don't know what's going on. One diamond maybe, but I just don't care. I don't care what my partner has in the majors. So. Three spades. I I don't know what this is. He will bid 4 clubs, and if he shows any kind of slam interest, I mean, I think it is. Well, okay, he bid 5, he didn't bid anything else, I will be civilized and not bid 6, but I feel like if he has like some kind of a big 6-5, maybe six clubs just makes easily, because I have these 2 aces, it's like very, very suit oriented. I don't feel good about this, but we didn't agree on any of this, so it just looks to me like we don't have any heart wastage. Of course, I don't know this. Yeah, we played these clubs twice before against them, so almost the last round. Yeah, that's exactly what I was afraid of, but in fact, in this case, we're fine. We're fine. I mean, okay, even with a heart lead, we would have been probably fine because one spade will go on the diamonds. And now it's kind of this 50-ish, 60-ish% slam. But I guess now the queen doesn't fall. It's kind of the opposite of the restricted choice. So like the jack from north is a favorite to be a stiff, but that doesn't really help us too much. It's still he still has a good chance in making slam. Well, yeah, because the heart can go on the diamonds. But of course, with a hard lead, it would have been hopeless. So you don't want to be in the slam particularly much, but maybe if you feel like you're behind, like we lost a few imps recently, so maybe you wanna try something. Ace of hearts you can't make, and then I guess he will look for the spade queen in north because south had more strength and anyway more clubs. It's a small it's a weak deduction or a weak inference, but it's still better than tossing a coin just by a tiny bit. He's taking the finesse the other way, but maybe he has some kind of other indication, maybe from the lead. It's a 12 count. Well, I will open it because we need to do something. We're already the second. So last round, table 3, unfortunately. We were in. So why was this 3.7? What? I mean, you can't make slam with this hand. So I don't see how we can lose imps. One no trump. 2 diamonds I will pass, and then maybe Asok will bid 3 clubs if he has a good good club fit. 4 or 5 clubs. Yeah, I thought so. I will not double. Okay, 3 diamonds. Queen of Hearts overtaken by the ace. So he's probably has 6 diamonds. I can't tell too much about it. My partner probably has 5 clubs, though that's not a given. The 4 should be suit preference for clubs. And the 7 could be from A7 low. We don't know exactly. Oh shit, I shouldn't have ducked. Although I did play it quite fast, so that's good. I guess it's a double ton from east. And another heart. He probably has 2, 2, 6, 3. If I had to guess. Now I can switch to a spade maybe. Although my partner didn't, so maybe my partner doesn't have anything special. Well, it's too late for it anyway. The discard is already set up, so I don't need to do anything anymore. Technically, there could have been like a Trump promotion, but my partner didn't want it, so maybe that's a sign that Trumps are really bad. Okay, the jack and a 10 we've seen. Yes. Queen, and if I count it out correctly, East just has one more spade, so it doesn't matter what I play. Oh, my partner had no more spades, of course. Yeah. Okay, so oh, that's actually nice. We beat it without me noticing, so that's the best kind of defense. I forgot about, of course, that my partner will only have two. It's actually pretty obvious stuff. So we agreed that over a multi, we played double as 13-15 balanced, and everything else is natural. And here I'm curious in 22. Yeah, even if I don't double, it's completely gone. Like, then it's like -8 or so. I think it's something like that. So actually, the weekend will play this, despite all the multi magic. It's one of the advantages of multi. I mean, it's not a big deal, but that sometimes the strong hand can play it, and you won't actually know what's going on. Okay, so this is the typical hand where you can just sit back and relax because they're definitely making. On the other hand, I can still try to think about stuff because I do have a lot of points after, so behind behind the strong hand. Ace of clubs, so my yeah, the problem is my partner will show out, so my queen of hearts will not be a surprise. A 6 forfeit missing the queen. If you have ace king split, the question is always um, which which hand is more likely to have the queen third, and then you have to cash the ace from the other hand. Of course, sometimes you only can finesse in one direction, but normally in a 6 forfeit you can finesse in both ways. So, okay, my partner showed interest in spades on the previous trick. Yeah, it's very hard to believe that we get any kind of success here. Yeah, let's just play back a jack of diamonds. Clarify the position. It's to the king, but So you had 6 hearts, at least 3 clubs, 2 diamonds, so at most 1 spade, 2 spades. And that's what that's the point of my defense, was that yeah, maybe my partner doesn't have anything, so he just signaled for spade without anything special. I mean, the jack of spades was his only point other than the queen jack. Yes. Yep. Anyway, is there something, I don't know, weirdness going on? I'm gonna wait until the results come in, but this should be a good one and this should be average. Unless they're somehow in slam. Okay, so we'll see the results. We didn't win, but we were somehow, yeah, somewhere on the, yeah. So Walter and Yanni won it. And the Stora, with the problems with the issues with the connection, they finished second. The main problems here were, so this two spade double. I mean, I still have to pass. I think I don't know what else I can do. I can try 3 diamonds, but I just think that's losing bridge, and you just have to double, just pass and hope that it goes down, even in imps. 3 on trump down 2. Yeah, this is where actually they kind of overtook us. We were still on table 1. 5 diamonds double at +1. Again, I think even if I double, even if I don't double, it's bad. 3 no trump west +1. This, yeah, with a heart lead, but it's hard to know. And other than that, yeah, the tournament went well. But of course, once you get to once you have more than 3 or 4 bad boards in a imps tournament, it's hard to win it. So we still finished with a plus, but yeah, it was a bad, pretty bad tournament overall. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you around.